Greetings, science students. I'm just going to start with a caveat that this clip is pitched to Year 8 students who are relatively new to the field of biology. So therefore, my explanation would be considered by some somewhat simplistic. That's intentional. If you want something with a bit more rigor, a bit more depth, then what I suggest is that you stay on YouTube and you do a bit of a search, and you'll find some gold in terms of clips that have been produced by experts in this field. Now, what I want my students to be able to do at the end of the lesson that we spend on this is to answer the 3 W's. What is cellular respiration? I want a definition. Number 2, where in the body, where in a cell does it occur? And number 3, why? Why does it occur? Why is it important? Why do cells need to go through the process of cellular respiration? So let's start with the what. And my suggestion here is that we break it down into the 2 components. What do we mean by cellular and what do we mean by respiration? And then we'll bring these 2 concepts together for a concise definition. So when we talk about cellular, we're referring to cells, the building blocks of life, the biostructural and functional units that are responsible for life's processes. And in our body, where our body is made up of a variety of different cells that form tissue, that forms organs, that form organ systems, then enable us to function. And so respiration, it's a chemical process in which we have reactants that basically produce new products, by which organic compounds in the form of glucose that we extract from our food and the oxygen that we breathe in through our air to generate or produce energy. So let's combine those 2 concepts and come up with a concise definition of cellular respiration. It's a chemical process in which cells break down sugar or glucose with the help of oxygen and convert that into energy in the form of ATP. So when we ask the question, where does this occur? We already know that it's occurring at a cellular level. So we need to be specific here in terms of the actual organelle in which the cellular respiration process occurs. And as I mentioned before, in the mitochondria. And it's important to note here that this is a complex process that occurs in stages. So it's not just a quick kind of 1-step process. There are multiple steps involved here. So again, here we have our reactants. This is what we start with. This is what the mitochondria needs in order to be able to perform the actual process that's zoomed in here on the right. And then we have our products, ATP, which is the energy. This is very difficult to do with my finger. And we also have some a byproduct of water that plays a key role in the process, and carbon dioxide, which is a waste product. So these are our products: carbon dioxide, water, energy in the form of ATP. Now, it's important to be able to explain why. Why does this occur? Why is this necessary? Why is it important? Well, cells need a constant supply of energy to function. Without that energy in the form of ATP, cells simply carry out the processes that they need in order for our body to thrive and function in an everyday world.